Hey, In2Picklers coming to you today from Groveview Park here in Sanford, Florida. Many of our subscribers have asked us for a video on paddle position and preparedness, so we're going to tackle that today. Let's get into it. There are currently two main schools of thought in terms of paddle position and preparation. One school of thought is basically the 12 o'clock, if you will, position. So it's where the paddle is directly in front of you, left-handed or right-handed, same position. It's basically 12 o'clock. The benefit of this 12 o'clock position is that it lets you go to the forehand side or the backhand side equally. The second school of thought on paddle preparation is the 2 or 10 o'clock position, depending on whether you're right-handed or left-handed. So for a right-handed player, it would be basically 10 o'clock right here, and you hold the paddle out here ready to go. For a left-handed player, it'd be 2 o'clock, so it'd be right here, ready to go. It presents the backhand side of the paddle, whether you're a right-hander or a left-hander. The idea behind this paddle position is that you can do what's called the chicken wing defense, or you can basically defend more of the area you have to defend on the backhand side than you can from the forehand side. If you look at a forehand, I can't really get it across my body, so the forehand really only defends the outside on this side, or for a right-hander, it'd be over here, defends this side. Whereas the backhand can be used to defend the body, it can be used to defend a lot more surface area than the forehand side. So by having the backhand side presented either on one side or the other side, depending on left-handed or right-handed, you're in a position where you can basically deploy a defensive position faster than you could if you had it at 12 o'clock. So those are the two schools of thought for paddle preparation. So either you're going to hit your shot and then you're going to put it at 12 o'clock or at 2 o'clock for a left-hander, or for a right-hander, you just executed a dink. You're either going to bring the paddle up to 12 o'clock or you bring it over here to 10 o'clock. What I recommend is that you use whichever paddle position is more comfortable for you. I don't think at most levels it's going to make a huge difference whether you have the paddle here or here or here or here. What is going to make a big difference is if you don't have your paddle up and ready for the point. So if you have your paddle down here or here, that's going to be a problem. If you have a paddle out here, that's no good. What you want to do is you want to have your paddle up and in front of your body and ready to receive the next ball. Again, whether you have it here, 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 not going to make a huge difference in most levels of play. So having the paddle just up and ready for the shot is what you want to do. In terms of ready position for your body, what you want is you want your feet to be a little bit apart. You don't want them all together. You don't want them way far apart. You want them whatever's comfortable for you, but around shoulder width apart if that's comfortable. And then you want to have your knees bent a little bit. By doing these two things, what will happen is naturally your weight will shift forward some into the balls of your feet, which is what you want. What you don't want is you don't want to be back into the balls of your feet, which would happen if your legs were locked potentially, because you won't be able to move quickly. So you want to be knees bent. That'll bring your weight forward a little bit, and then you're ready to play the point from this point. All these suggestions about paddle position and body position are within what's comfortable for you as a player. Some players will actually be in a squat position the entire match. If that's comfortable for you, that's great. Do that. If that's not comfortable for you and you need to stand up a little more, that's fine too. What we're trying to show you is optimal positions for play, but do whatever's comfortable for your body.
You can subscribe if you hit the yellow button. I think we got a wrap today. I think the train's coming.